Alright, welcome to the next part of the Mira test tutorial where we're going to be going through Reactor and Laboratory, basically everything that's on this side of the other side of the door from the door we're on here. So if you did that meeting room task properly, you're going to come up here, those locker room wires properly where you got it through the door and then the door closes. When you come up, this door should be open. If I'm really fast, I have gotten here as the door opens, but that's very hard to do, and I also have an advantage of being a touchscreen player where wires is faster for me. Anyway, so either you'll be, or if you don't go for the meeting room, if you want to choose to skip it, and again in my cliff notes I'll show you what to do if you don't want to go for that meeting room wire strat, then you will be waiting here a little bit. And I just try and wait all the way to the left because we want to go left first, just to the side of this little button here or whatever that opens the door. So the door will open on its own, but since I've been waiting here, I have to open it in this tutorial. And immediately we're going to go up, we're going to do Reactor here first. So again, my movement, I come up here, and Reactor, and again, there's a pretty big hitbox. You can just be pretty close to the table here. Reminder that there is a Reactor glitch where you can hit escape as the fifth option comes up. Escape. I saw it was the top right, so now I open it up, hit top right, task is complete. You'll even notice there, it was actually going through the code again. Normally I escape in time that you don't see it, but I didn't hit escape there in this tutorial. We're going to come over here, and here's our diverts. Now remember, we did our diverts in order there, and you can choose your own order and learn what the order is, but the order I did, where you just go from left to right, top to bottom, we're going to get 7, then we're going to get 8, and it's 3, 6, 5, 1, 2, 4. So make sure you do those in that order, or whatever order you choose. Again, if you're using the mod, it'll actually put them left to right, which is nice. But if you're doing a multiplayer, you can't use the mod, which is kind of why I don't use the mod anyway. And then we got manifolds up here. This is the same as well, where you just gotta type them in order as fast as you can. Just takes practice. Now we're gonna come up here. There is a possible wire set right here. So if you get that, again, as you're coming up, you'll see an arrow right in the middle of the screen here. So you'll know. And you'll just, I always do try and end up, even from here, you can get the hitbox of the wires, and since we're going right afterwards, you might as well do that. However, if you don't have that set, you can just come right here, get the divert, and now these two tasks make or break your run, really. They are annoying, they are finicky, and they can lose you a ton of time. If these two tasks do not go well for me, it is a hard reset when I'm doing mirror runs. And it's the reason, honestly, why my 3 maps and all maps runs have unideal mirrors, because these tasks are very hard to do, especially at the end of a run when you're nervous. So this one first. My strategy here, and there are multiple strategies. Some people will just learn this is the second, this is the fourth, this is the third, this is the top, this is the bottom, and just put them in their respective places. So you can see I can put it in the middle. But I'm not good at doing that fast. So I've actually learned that this is the bottom and how to stack them. So I stack this one first, and normally I try and get the tip right in the middle of the circle, and then it works. Then you've got, right, we're going to match. So we have this here. So I do this one here. Normally by the time I have the second one in place, I'm pretty good to go. Again, this here matches this one down here. So we're going to bring this one up next. And then obviously this one isn't in the middle, so we do this one and that one. So there's a couple different ways you can do that. Again, practice, get her down good. Now you can escape out of that. And now down here, I actually do it differently. Oh, and they've kind of, so we have 3 boxes. We have gems, fossils, and leaves. The gems are going to be this one right here. That's a gem, and this is a gem. Those seem pretty obvious. The fossils, the one that's the bone, and then there's a regular fossil here, and then you've got the 2 leaves. So I've just kind of learned where these are, and I just pick them up from left to right and put them where they are. And you can notice every time I do it, it puts them in a different order. It is the same one though. So for this one, we get a gem, a fossil, then a leaf, then a fossil, then a gem, then a leaf. The other option is to do what you did up here. Find the gems, do the gems first, then the fossils, then the leaves. And of course, you can switch that order up however you want. But just do what you feel you need to do. And finally, we're going to get out of here. So I should mention, I try and hug this wall as tight as I can, and as I'm coming down, since I use spacebar to select tasks, I'm waiting for the thing. As I get closer, I'll just spam spacebar until I hit it, and then get in. Here you have no choice but to wait. So you just have to wait, and then you're gonna come and run out of locker room, and I'll get to the next part next time.